Hey guys. So, um, I have felt very, very pulled to do a no contact reading. And this is not a no contact like just for a romantic no contact. It's whoever you're in no contact with, but you keep feeling pulled towards who this is. Okay. And yes. So I was going to record. I'm just telling you really quickly, and I'm about to get into this. I was going to record Taurus and then Virgo, and then start on Leo. But when I sat down, it was like, no, do the no contact reading. Do the no contact reading. So I asked, all right, the person that, whoever you are watching this reading, okay, the person they're in no contact with, what do they want to say to who watches this? Because I wanted confirmation that I'm, of why I keep getting to do a no contact. Look what comes up. I am stuck in visions of us together. Drama. Okay. And one more, because I always take the top and the bottom. I am scared of rejection. That's a part of the reason why this person, a huge part of the reason why this person will not contact you. Okay. So here we go. Yeah. So the reason why I was getting to do the no contact was because whoever you are watching this person keeps thinking about you every day. They keep thinking about you. Okay. And this is something else they want to speak to you about, or this is also a part of the reason why. Okay. This is the part of the reason why you all are in no contact, because there's too much drama involved with, if they were to contact you, maybe they think that there will be too much drama, that they're going to start drama, that you're going to start drama with them. And they're also afraid to get rejected. Okay. That's a lot of people. Okay. So all I'm saying is this makes perfect sense. The cards that just came out make perfect sense for why I was getting to do a no contact reading. Okay. So let me pull. Let me get their energy from the animal spirit, how they're showing up for you. Okay. Nope, nope, nope. I'm hearing no, use beach time soul. Okay. All right, more confirmation. Your person has not today, not dealing, hurt, avoiding a conversation, boundaries, still angry. Okay. They have girl with the snake, more boundaries. Hold on. Whoever this is knows that you two have a connection where words don't need to be spoken. Okay. So it's almost like, yes, this person is afraid of rejection, but oh man, I'm getting denial. Okay. Hold on. I'm getting denial. So whoever this is, they're like, yes, I still feel all of that because they can't deny the connection with you two. Okay. Soul connection, partnership, agreement, soul contract. Okay. So soulmates is here. Sometimes I look at soulmate cards in, decks, with words like you all have a soul together. So you all may share a child with this person. Yes, you could be in no contact with that individual right now. So what I'm hearing is to a degree, this person still honors the connection with you two. What I mean by that is that's the visions, okay? Like this person still thinks about you two together. There's a part of them that can't deny that you two have a connection. It doesn't matter if you two don't talk. It doesn't matter if you two aren't together. They can't deny that you two have a connection. Okay? Because their mind still goes there. Okay? But there's like, another side of themselves. This could be a Gemini. Okay? Just saying, I'm getting two sides, right? But then there's another side of themselves. I'm also hearing Scorpio. There's another side of themselves that's like, no. I'm also getting Aries. They're like, no, I'm not ready to deal with that. I'm not ready. There it is. They're not ready to deal with it. That's why you're in no contact with this person. They're not ready to deal with it. It just feels like too much. And they could still be angry. You all are in no contact because this person, some of you are connected through family. Like I said, some of you, this is not a romantic reading for all of you. Okay. For a number of you, you and this person came into this life to, hold on, there's something about honoring a contract. Okay. Whoever this is, to some degree, I don't know if they know it or not, that they're supposed to be teaching you something in this lifetime. Now, for some of you, this person is very like, it says empath, okay? It says but there's also, it says narcissist, right? Okay. So this person, partly it's like they identify with the victim, actually largely, like they may identify with the victim mindset. Okay, feeling like a victim in the connection with you. But there is also a part of them on a very spiritual level that they may know that you all had some sort of agreement in a past life to come back, and like you all are your connection in this lifetime is supposed to be some sort of lesson. There's some some sort of lesson here. Hold on. Like they're honoring the agreement. Like they love you. They do. I do feel that. They love you. But maybe in this lifetime, the way that they love you or the way that they show love is by teaching you. By teaching you boundaries, by distancing themselves and being in no contact with you, or remaining. That's not to say that they were the ones that initiated no contact, but by remaining in no contact with you. As some of you, this person knows it. They may be very, aware. Or for some of you, this person does not know it, but their spirit knows it, if that makes sense. Okay. They know that it's almost like their job, or a part of the agreement is, and this is very deep, like a part of our agreement is we loved each other, or we were in love with each other, or, we were in this great place and now it's our time to go. We go our separate ways. Can be very, some of you are going to say it can be very twin flame. If that's, what phrase you want to put on it, that's fine. Okay. Yeah, I keep seeing the vulture, even the owl. A lot of air. So I'm getting like all air. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay. Getting a lot of wisdom with who this is. All right. So this is the energy that they're in when they think about you too, when they're having visions. Okay. Right now, so that's what I'm saying. For some of you, this person, like I'm hearing, they know their role. They know their role in your life, what role they play, what role they played. And because the vulture is someone who, it says that vultures are, greatly undervalued. This is someone who may say to you, like, I know that you may not understand why I have to do this, or why, I needed to end things this way, or why it has to be like this. But, you'll understand in the long run. In the long run, this will benefit you. Okay. But whoever this is may be older, or if they're not older, there's something about spiritually, they're wise. Okay. The owl, the vulture, and the crow. There's no like denying that this person has a level of wisdom. And there's something here where I feel like this person, they know, or this is what they feel. They feel like they know their worth. They feel like they have a lot to offer. Owl is very abundant energy. Okay. They feel like they have a lot to offer. It's also my high priestess card. So there's a level of manifesting with that. You know, this person wanting to manifest something new with you. However, something's got to go. Okay. They're like, we can start something, but on your end, whoever's watching this, something needs to go. Okay. In order for you two to have a fair start. That's what I'm hearing. Or there's something that this person, like maybe with drama, like the drama's got to go. I don't want any drama. So for them, they're like, if you're going to, if there's any drama whatsoever, I don't want it. That's what I'm getting. But they're wise enough. With the vulture's very wise too, but high priestess, well, sorry, the owl, they're wise enough to still see the value and the connection with you. They do see value. They also see, again, they also value themselves and what they have to offer as well, because they do get in this energy. Hold on. It's like, again, two sides. And it's funny, whenever I see the owl, I get Gemini with those eyes. Okay. But one part of them is like, not going to do. It's got to go. There's another part of them, though, that's like, yeah, but I can still see us. I can still see it. Okay. Because the owl has vision. And for some of you, this person, I'm telling you, with empath, they're like, I can read your mind. I can read your mind. So they're like, they can read you. Maybe this person is a reader. All right. Like they read cards and shit. Okay. Or they're watching readings about you. I don't know. Some of you may have put this person on to tarot and tarot readings. Okay. So there's like two sides of them. One side of them is like, maybe this just needs to be done, you know, but there's another side of them that understands, kind of like one of those things where anything's possible though. And who knows, you know, I'm open to, if I'm operating as my best self, and if I, you know, if I'm in alignment with abundance and prosperity, you know, if what they're saying is, if you show up, I'm talking to you, whoever's watching, if you show up, then, and how do I say this? If you show up, then I know there's something about you that is in alignment with my best self, or my highest self, or my highest good. Okay. So there, I feel like a part of them is wise enough to be open to that. But this person has very strong boundaries. Like they don't want, they're remaining and no contact because I'm getting like they don't want drama. And there is the rejection part too. Okay. And whoever this is, again, they're very focused on when crow energy shows up, it is somebody who, is aware of the past and, is very present, but can also peer into the future. So again, I'm getting someone. This person's looking ahead, okay? And they're about to embark on I'm getting very abundant journey, but they're also looking back. And for some of you, this person is preparing for you to show up. Like they can feel you, they can read you, and they're like, I feel like you're about to show up. I feel like you're about to show up. So they're preparing themselves for that. Oh, they don't know how to feel about that. Okay, that's what I just heard. They don't know how to completely feel about that. One part of them is like, they're very much like, depending on like if you were to say anything to them, if you were to break no contact, it depends on what you say. Because they could be like, it's almost like, it depends on what you say. Whatever you say could make or break like this connection indefinitely. If you were to say something really like, let's just, for lack of better words, really fucked up to this individual, then they would say, okay, now I can really like be done with this. I can go ahead and get rid of, really get rid of this person once and for all. But if you were to come at this person in a certain way, which whoever this is feels like you do have the capacity to do that, then with the owl, they would say, okay, now that's a gift. And they're wise enough to understand you, whoever you are watching, you coming to them, first of all, they associate that with being a gift. There it is. Sorry, I have to kind of get to a place. They do. They associate that with a gift. Okay. Because they are stuck in visions of you two being together. And so that's what they really want. Okay. If you want to get down to the nitty gritty of it all, this person really does want you. And they feel like something happening with you would be a blessing. Okay, they can recognize that, but only if you were to show up a certain way. That's it. If you were to show up the same way that you left, I just heard that you left, or the way you all left off. If you were to show up in that way with them, they would be like, it's done. But if you were to show up in a way where they feel like, okay, this is speaking to, I like this. This is something I can work with this. This is exactly what I want. This is special. This is different. Then it's almost like, okay, you can come along on my journey with me, because whoever this is, again, they feel very like, it's funny because when I brought up value. So, okay, I don't know if you discarded this person, or if you all discarded each other, if you all just discarded the relationship. I don't, that's what this is kind of, feeling like. Um, because that's a part of how they feel. That's the rejection. Whoever this is feels to some degree you don't value them, or the way that you all left off, they're like, you couldn't value me, not the way that we left off. And so I think that for a lot of you, this whoever, this person would say that, yeah, you don't value me anyway. So I'm not going to say anything. But they don't question. For them, they're like, I may not be valuable to that person, but they don't question their value or their worth in life. They do feel very valuable. And they feel like, they're going places where, or they're focused on being in places and going places where they are valued. Okay. That was a part of maybe their lesson in this connection with you. Okay. Um, this is a lot. How do these two mutually feel? Soul tie. You both always feel connected to each other. Yeah, like you two cannot shake each other. That's why I felt so guided to do this I'm trying not to cuss, this motherfucking message. Because a part of me feels like, no contact readings. Like, I don't want to, I'll just be straight up. Like, part of me feels like unhealthy. Like, it's an unhealthy type of reading because it's like keeping you like holding on to something. You know what I mean? But not this. The way that I was guided to do it was like, no, there's somebody that's going to watch your reading and they genuinely like want to understand what is going on the other side because they feel so connected that this person is just on their mind. They're on each other's minds. And I'm hearing like it's surprising. So kind of like me doing this reading, it's a bit surprising. Like, why is this person on my mind? And it's because it's not just one of you, it's the both of you. Okay, the both of you keep thinking about each other. You're tethered in a certain way. Look what values. We have too many differences. Speaking of the whole values thing from your person's perspective. And then you have forgiveness. I am struggling to get over the past. That's the both of you. Like the both of you probably feel very, very oddly similarly, you know? Because you could easily say, whoever's watching, you could be like, I feel the same way, you know? Um, maybe money, you both feel like money was a factor. There were issues with money, drama with money. And again, the both of you think about each other a lot, but you're really trying to get over the drama of whatever happened in the past with each other. Again, doing another reading. I don't need I don't need a tarot card. So yeah, am I going to do a part 2 to this? Yep, I'm going to do a part 2. The link will be below in the description. So I'm about to do that now. And this is my first, no contact. It's not my first no contact, but it's my first time doing it like this. And it really feels like, okay, if this was not forced, not saying that the readings are forced, but, I know, okay, I got to do, like I said, I got to do Taurus's reading. I got to do Virgo's reading. I got to do Leo's reading. It's like, that's very expected. This was, I kept getting like poked, do a no contact read, do a no contact read. But when I sat down, that was not my intention. And it was just like, nah, you can do the no contact reading. And here we are. And when that card came out, because I was like, okay, this is going to be confirmation. There was. I am stuck in visions of us together. And look at all of this, how all this flowed. So if this is where you want to stop watching, you can do with this information what you will. But part 2, I'm going to be focused on closure. So some type of closure. Okay. We're going to get into it. I'm going to ask the questions that really, need to be asked. Okay. So members, you can go ahead and head over to part 2. You're already a member. You get unlimited access to the extendeds on the membership. But there's also a link for Gumroad to watch your extended link. If you just want to watch this, that's fine too. All right. So I'll see some of you over on part 2. I'm over here smiling because I'm like, okay, what are we? I want to find out. Let's see what's going on, right? If this is where we part ways, love you all. Thank you for watching the reading, especially if you stayed the whole 30 some odd minutes, okay? And I'll see you next time. Peace.